Hey, everyone, it's Enjoy English School. Hey, I'm Chris Gorski.
I'm Antony.
And today is July 17th. We are talking about the magical art of stop-motion animation, Day 2.
没错，我们要继续介绍定格动画 stop motion animation.
So, for over a century, filmmakers have worked wonders with stop-motion animation, was our subtitle for yesterday, and it still applies today.
昨天的那个 subtitle 就讲到说它已经有超过100年以上的历史了。那我们今天的话要继续去介绍有关这个定格动画它的相关的一些细节哦。
That's right. Yesterday was a lot of what is stop-motion animation? How do you do stop-motion animation? And today we're going to see a little bit of popular films and important milestones in filmmaking of stop-motion animation.
没错，老师刚刚提到一个非常重要的字汇 milestone 就是里程碑的意思。在这边的话，我们请 Chris 老师帮我们拼一下这个字吧。
Well, this is made of two easy words, mile and stone. Milestone, M-I-L-E-S-T-O-N-E, milestone.
就是里程碑的意思，非常重要的一些剧作，好，关于定格动画的一些代表作品，我们今天都会提到哦。
All right, let's get ready for paragraph 1. And we're back. Let's take a look at paragraph 1 here. The first sentence begins, the first example of stop-motion animation was the 1898 short, The Humpty Dumpty Circus, which used wooden toys to portray acrobats and circus animals.
没错，在这个地方呢，第一段的第一句话，它就提到了 the first example of stop motion animation。大家应该都很好奇说，那第一部制作的这种定格短片到底是什么时候制作？到底是什么片子呢？在第一段第一句话就得到了解答。The first example， 历史上面定格动画的第一部作品是1898年was the 1898 short 指的是短片的意思 The Humpty Dumpty Circus 这个中文叫做庞蒂矮胖马戏团 Humpty Dumpty 是在美国文化一个非常重要的一个角色，他就长得像一颗蛋一样，但是有个人的脸，然后他就说 which used wooden toys to portray acrobats and circus animals 后面在这个片子里面，他就使用了很多的木质的这种玩偶 wooden toys 来呈现这些to portray 指的就是呈现 to show acrobats 这些杂技 and circus animals 还有马戏团的这些动物杂技演员还有马戏团动物都用木质的玩偶来呈现哦。
Now a short and a short film are not always the same. A short film maybe is 30 minutes or 40 minutes. A short is usually just 7 or 8. Think of maybe a Mickey Mouse cartoon. That's a short.
OK， 所以说老师提到这个 short 指的是短片，但如果说 short film 可能大概是30到40分钟的，但 short 它可能5到7分钟到9分钟，这种很短的短片，像是那个 Mickey Mouse 就是那个米老鼠的这种短片，往往就10分钟以内，很短，一下就结束了。
Our next sentence says, during the 1910s, stop motion animation developed further thanks to the work of Willis O'Brien, who is often recognized as the father of modern stop-motion animation.
好，接下来还有提到了后续的，你看1898年出现了第一支这种定格短片，对不对？接下来呢，到了1910年代的时候呢，记得这边提到的是 1910s， 这个 s 代表就是它指10年 ，OK， 是1910年代，而不是1910年当年而已。Stop motion animation developed further， 好，进一步的发展了，还多亏了有谁 ？Thanks to the work of Willis O'Brien， 所以 Willis O'Brien 也常常被人家 who is often recognized as 被人家视为是 the father of modern stop motion animation， 也被视为这种定格动画之父。
Now, of course, Google is your friend right now because you can watch these original shorts. Type in Willis O'Brien stop motion animation. Type in 1898. the Humpty Dumpty Circus, and you can see these for yourself. See what the art began as and compare it to what we have today. I think that's really interesting.
Yeah, we've come a long way, right? 所以在这里的话，老师建议说，您不妨可以用 Google 去打一下，查一查以前1898年的这个短片，跟到后面的这个老师提到这个 Willis O'Brien 他制作的1910年代的作品，然后再比较一下现今的这个动画，就会感到这个定格动画的发展史真的是一路走来不容易啊。
Let's get ready to take a quick break, and when we come back, we have more of the magical art of stop motion animation. And we're back with more Enjoy English School. We're looking at pages 38 and 39. In paragraph 1, we talked about the father of modern stop-motion animation. His name is Willis O'Brien, and we'll learn more about him in paragraph 2.
我们上一段呢提到这个定格动画之父 Willis O'Brien， 也知道他这整个动画发展的历史。我们接下来继续知道更多有关于 O'Brien 的故事吧。
O'Brien released Lost World in 1925, which was the first big film to use both claymation and live actors on the same screen.
这边有一个突破，对不对？在这边的话提到说 O'Brien release 这个字是推出，推出一个新的作品的话可以用 release， 新的电影要上映了也可以用 release 这个字。Lost World 失落的世界，那推出时间呢是1925年的时候 which was the first big film to use both claymation and live actors on the same screen， 它就变成结合了这种粘土啦、人偶啦，还有这个真人演出一起来制作的一部电影。
That was 95 years ago. Isn't that
That's
crazy?
Right. 我觉得很神奇。
Yeah, I feel that's really crazy. And 95 years ago, they had a movie with claymation and people together. Doesn't that sound like... I feel like technology was that good back then?
我觉得很难想象是怎么可能能够把真人跟这个粘土然后合并在一起，然后看起来让人觉得很有说服力。我觉得这还蛮神奇的。
而且192年 right? I feel that doesn't work, but okay, here we go. The next sentence says, O'Brien also worked on the classic King Kong, released in 1933.
接下来1925年之后的作品呢，就是1933年的。好 ，O'Brien also worked on the classic 就是经典的巨片。好 ，King Kong 金刚 released in 1933 1933年推出的这部大片。
King Kong is one of those movies that's really interesting to watch. It's still pretty good. But the ending, like today, we think the ending is terrible.
Yeah.
And you want to just turn it off? Because I feel King Kong is kind of sad. I feel people misunderstand King Kong.
没有错，真的是太悲伤了。所以说，我不打算在这边破梗。如果你还没看过的话，你可以去看。但是在最后的时候，你会觉得怎么那么就是不了解彼此的不了解，造成彼此的杀戮。我觉得那种感觉才是蛮可悲的。
All right, our next sentence says, the ball and socket figures used in King Kong would go on to change the industry and are still used in claymation films to this day.
在接下来这句话呢，他说 the ball and socket figures， 所以这各位不知道有没有印象，如果有玩玩偶的话，他们有一种这种玩偶，它是那种球窝关节的玩偶，也就是它是一颗圆圆的，然后套进这个关节这个里头，然后它可以转动的。如果说你今天用力把它崩开的话，它可以把它就the joint will pop。
terrible.
对，就是它可以组合起来的这个叫做 ball and socket figures。 好，这是这种球窝的关节，这样子的这种玩偶 used in King Kong 在这部片里头使用的呢 would go on to change the industry. Go on to do something means to continue， 会继续的改变这个产业 and are still used in claymation films to this day。 直到现今他们都还会使用这样球窝的这种关节玩偶来做整个这个动画。
All right, now when we come back from our break, we have a look at modern claymation films and quite a bunch of fun little facts for you to share with you. So I hope you stay tuned, and we'll talk to you real soon. we're back with more Enjoy English School. We have paragraph 3 and 4. Paragraph 3 is a little longer, so we're just going to put them together. Let's take a look here. In the era of color films, 2 television specials, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and how do we sing?
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Thank you, sir. Stand out as classics of stop-motion filmmaking.
第三段这个地方我们看到 in the era of color films 到了彩色电视的年代呢 two television specials 好 two television specials 是2部电视的特辑 Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer 好就红鼻子鲁道夫驯鹿还有呢 Santa Claus is coming to town 我们刚刚已经唱过给各位听了哈 stand out when you say stand out 就是变得非常非常受人瞩目好很经典大家都知道的 stand out as classics of stop motion filmmaking 所以在这里的话也是定格动画的一个经典代表之作就是这2部片
Now this says the era of color films. In America, at least, the era of color television didn't begin until the middle and late 1950s. But actually, the technology for color TV was invented in, I think, 1940.
Oh.
So there was like 15 years where people didn't do anything with this technology because it was just too expensive. And everybody had black and white TV, so why spend the extra money to make it in color?
没有错所以老师在这个地方提到一下历史的一些背景哦其实事实上真正从在美国呢这种彩色电视差不多是到1950年的后期才开始陆陆续续出现可是制作彩色电视的科技在1940年代就出现了可是那中间这10几年到底发生什么事怎么大家都没有人想去制作彩色电视呢原因是因为第一个大家都有黑白电视而且制作彩色电视的这种成本非常的高大家想说就算你做出来也没人买那干嘛要做所以在1950年代之后才出现了彩色电视
Now, Santa Claus is Coming to Town is still a pretty good movie, but if you want a good Christmas movie, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is still really, really fun. And it's pretty easy to find on the internet when it's nice and clean and easy to watch. It's a really good movie with really great songs. I recommend you watch it. It's still a little early for Christmas in July, but get it ready. You never know when you want some Christmas in your life.
没错，在这里的话，老师强烈推荐这个红鼻子驯鹿鲁道夫这部片，现在看还是很好看哦。
Our next sentence says, in the 1990s and 2000s, English animator Nick Park managed to win numerous Oscars for his work on the Wallace and Gromit series of short and feature-length comedy films.
OK, 所以在这边这句话呢，你会看到后面继续往下推进，到了1990年代，还有2000年的时候呢 ，English animator 好，英国动画师 Nick Park 好 ，managed to win numerous Oscars。在这边我们先讲一下 manage to do something. That means you have achieved something difficult. 好，所以在这里的话，如果说今天你说 manage to do，代表是很努力的做了一件很难的事情。什么事呢 ？Win numerous Oscars， 得到许多的这种奥斯卡奖项 for his work on the Wallace and Gromit series of short and feature-length comedy films。所以他本身呢是透过了一系列的这种喜剧短片跟长片，这个片呢叫做酷狗宝贝，好的 Wallace and Gromit。好，这个一系列 series， 好，在这边赢得了许多的奖项。
It's a very funny series. It's easy to watch online. Watch some. I think he also did the Shaun the Sheep series, which I think is more popular here. And Shaun the Sheep is also really cute and funny. Watch both of those. Shaun the Sheep, Wallace and Gromit. Now, let's look at this word, feature-length film. This is something you'll see a lot in America when you have a new movie, but it kind of doesn't mean anything to most people.
Yeah. What does that mean anyway?
Well, a feature-length film means it's at least 90 minutes. But of course, all movies, when you go to the movie theater, are 90 minutes, right? Well, actually, a long time ago, before people had TV, before you could only go to the movie theater, you often would see a number of short films and some shorts. So you might watch 3, 4, 5 different shows for one ticket price. A feature-length film means you're only going to see one show and it's 90 minutes long.
哦，原来如此。
That's right. This goes all the way back to like 那个1920年代。
呀，没有错，所以你可以想象一件事情，以往的话，每一部片子可能这个短片差不多是有可能5到10分钟的，或者是顶多30分钟、40分钟，所以你花一张票的钱进去，你可能会看3、4部的这种短片。可是如果你看到这个 feature length comedy films， 那在这里的话，意思就是说，你就是花钱看一部，啊，一部的话大概90分钟以上，好，在这种情况下的话，就是有点像主题电影一样，而不是3、4个这种短片搭在一起贩售的。
Then there are Tim Burton's elaborate, this is the opposite of simple, elaborate Hollywood productions, The Nightmare Before Christmas and The Corpse Bride, which required hundreds of personnel and animators.
没错，接下来这个地方你可能就听过了，对不对？ Then there are Tim Burton 应该知道是提姆波顿，好，你可能有听过他 Tim Burton's elaborate 意思就是指非常精心制作的，在这边要特别小心哦，这个地方的话因为它是形容词，老师刚刚念的念法是 elaborate，它有的时候如果你听到人家念成 elaborate， 那个时候会是动词才会这样子做，所以这里的话它是形容词形容后面的 productions， 所以这边我们会念成 elaborate。 好， elaborate Hollywood production， 你会可能有听过精心设计的这种 Hollywood 的制片，好莱坞的这种制片也是提姆波顿所制作的圣诞夜惊魂，还有呢 The Corpse Bride 地狱新娘。好，在这2部片子呢 which required hundreds of personnel and animators， 这本身的制作过程都需要数百位这些人力还有这些动画师才能共同完成的作品。
Both are great movies, and I especially like The Nightmare Before Christmas.
好，老师非常喜欢这个圣诞夜惊魂这部片子，他非常爱。
Though newer filmmaking techniques will continue to develop, audiences are certain to be entertained by stop-motion animation for decades to come.
OK， 最后这句话呢，我们来看一下 Though newer filmmaking techniques， 好，即便更新、更多、更炫的一些这种制片的那种科技，将会不断的 will continue to develop， 这样不断的推陈出新，不断的发展。Audiences are certain to be entertained， 未来这些观众们呢，也绝对一定会怎么样 ？Are certain to be entertained， 会被娱乐到 by stop-motion animation for decades to come. When you say for decades to come， 就是未来数十年 in the following decades 的意思。好，在未来数十年之后，这些观众一样会被推陈出新的这些科技，好，这些定格动画被娱乐，好，感到非常非常的开心。
Now, I got 3 quick little grammar points. Grab your pencil, and let's look at this last paragraph. Though newer filmmaking techniques will continue to develop, 请写一个 but, 然后擦掉. A lot of Chinese speakers will want to put a but here. We don't need it here in English.
没错，虽然我们中文里面会讲虽然但是英文里面2个只要选一个就好了。我们在最开头这个地方有 though， 所以后面这个逗号 audiences 的前面你可以帮我先写上一个 but， 然后再拿一个红色笔把那个 but 擦掉，你会有个印象说前面有 though 了，后面就不需要再加一个 but， 这跟中文很不一样哦。
Now let's continue here. Audiences are certain. 这个 C 发 S. Write an S right there.
这个 C 的话发 S， 在这个地方写一下 S. Certain.
And lastly, go back up one sentence. I forgot to say this. Anthony, when you said the C-O-R-P-S-E bride, did you catch yourself what you said?
Corpse.
But what did you say first? Did you remember?
Yeah, I
said
remember.
Core,
right. Because
That's right.
Yes, exactly.
It's a great little point, please.
OK， 我记得很早以前的时候，我在上 Bruce 老师的课，然后我们提到 Marine Corps.
That's right.
然后那个上面是写 C-O-R-P-S。但是这个时候我2个 P 跟 S 都念了，我会念成 corpse， 然后老师告诉我说这个地方不能，那个 P 跟 S 不能念出来 Marine Corps 就这样子，所以我刚刚看到 corpse 的时候，我脑中顿了一下，就在想起 Bruce 老师说话的表情 No S here or no P here 然后我吓了一跳，所以当下那一刻我第一时间讲的出来是 core， 后面才敢讲下去，因为这个地方讲的是尸体，可以要讲。
But what does Marine Corps mean?The Marine Corps means the body of the water soldiers. That's literally what it means. It's talking about the body. Just hopefully they're not dead, right? So a corpse is dead. A corps is a bunch of bodies. They're not dead yet.
OK， 所以在这里海军陆战队 The Marine Corps 虽然它有 P 它有 S， 但是这个 P 跟 S 这两个字都不要发出来，不像是这边我们讲 corpse， 好 C-O-R-P-S-E P 跟 S 都要发音，可是如果你讲 Marine Corps， 这个 Corps 它的拼法虽然是 C-O-R-P-S， 但是 P-S 不要发音，只会念成 Marine Corps。
Let's get ready for vocabulary review. And we're back. Let's jump right into vocabulary. Number 1, to be recognized as.
To be recognized as 就是被公认为，后面的话接一个身份。
Number 2, something would go on to do something.
OK， 在这边的话呢 go on to do something 意思就是会继续的 continue to do something.
Number 3, to stand out.
To stand out 好，可以是指表现得非常杰出、鹤立鸡群，或者是非常厉害，都是这样的意思。
Number 4, to manage to.
To manage to 就是试图，或者应该是说已经做到了一个非常难完成的任务，可以说 manage to do something.
And number 5, elaborate.
Elaborate 指的是非常精巧、精美的制作出来的东西。
All right, and that's it for today. We will catch you next time on Enjoy English School. I'm Chris Gorski.
I'm Anthony.
We'll see you then.
Bye-bye.